Hey guys, this is Patrick Powers. This video is for the Message in a Bottle end of the month ASD for February 2012. So we're here to kind of give our advice on people who are coming into this class for next month. And the first question is, if you could go back and change anything about this month, what would you have done differently? We were given the first week's assignments when I was in the last class, assuming you're moving forward. I'm not sure if they're doing that again, but I would highly recommend start watching those videos now. There are a lot of videos, and week one is extremely time consuming. I would say more so time consuming than any other week I've actually been in, only because there's a lot of videos and it's a lot of information, and it's jQuery. That's the point where you're learning jQuery, and it's just it's probably the most it's the time throughout all of the courses that I've had so far that you could really take some really good notes in the videos that are given. It's a lot of information. Then also, don't think too much when you're doing week one's assignment. It's not as difficult as you might think it is. You're really just taking your previous application, your main.js, and translate it into jQuery, which is just basically changing a few little lines here and there, making it more succinct so it runs within jQuery. Again, just don't overthink it. I think week one was the most difficult for me. What took longer than expected? Other than that, week one, you're learning jQuery. Week two, you're learning Ajax calls. Week three, you're learning Cloudant, CouchDB, and deploying it to Cloudant. And then actually, I think CouchDB was maybe even before that, but week two. And then week four is Couch jQuery plugin, and you're including. So all three of those weeks, I think, are equally difficult. Ajax calls, doing the various different calls, once you get one down, the other two that you have to do won't be too bad. They're a little bit more difficult, but not too bad. Getting things worked out with Cloudant and CouchDB, I had a difficulty with that. Ultimately, it wasn't overly difficult, but it was difficult to actually get everything situated within Cloudant. My Eclipse, and you'll get to this, but was not communicating correctly, and I don't know why. So that was a little difficult, but there's ways around that. And week four is really just using Couch jQuery plugin, which is awesome. Actually, once you get familiar with it, it's really, really cool. And you're going to learn a lot. You are going to learn a heck of a lot this next month. So, any other helpful advice? As always, everyone knows, get started early. Have everything done by Sunday, if you can, in terms of all the videos, knowing what's going on. So you have Monday to watch the Wimba, Tuesday, and start working Tuesday, Wednesday to really get going, ask questions, and then Thursday just to wrap things up. And that would be my basic advice, but I think everyone's getting in the groove of that. So I guess that's it. Best of luck. It's just like the majority of the other courses, difficult because it's just new stuff, but you can really easily jump ahead if you're able to, and just highly recommend that you do jump ahead if you can. From my perspective, the people that jumped ahead have pretty amazing apps as of this point. And yeah, it's good stuff. So best of luck.